this is week 4. I'm in the stairwell of my home, better light, and I'm just hand holding my phone so that I can keep it short. I have a tendency to really get long-winded. The only thing is I also use my hands so much to communicate, so we'll see how it goes. Sounds, hands. This is an extension from week 3's The Start is What Stops Most People. Where to work. Work anywhere. Start now somewhere. So many people hold out for an office space, a studio space, wanting it to be this way, that way. I will really do this when I have this space or that space. Well, we've all heard about those businesses that have been started in garages or basements, first of all. Stephen King, he wrote his, I think it was Carrie, in a trailer without a working telephone and a folding chair. And then when he told himself when he made it big, he was going to get a mahogany desk. He got a mahogany desk. He never used it. He set up shop under the stairwell in his home. So, one of the reasons I like filming this in my studio is because I like people to see what a mess it is. Because I'm not concerned about where I work or what it looks like where I'm working. I mean, it needs to be workable for me. Figuring out how to make a space workable for me. So that's a more advanced thing to entertain. But I don't want to put energy into beautifying my space. I want to put all the energy I have into my work. I can't risk straightening up my space when I'm inspired to make work. I'll lose it. I'll lose the inspiration in an instant. I just need to be ready to go all the time. I've worked on my dining room table. I've worked on my porch. I've worked in my backyard. I've worked on a camping table at a campsite. I mean, I will work wherever because the work takes precedence over where it was made. And I truly believe in that. So I want to know where you work. And I don't want to hear about the neat and nice studios with the white walls and the perfect floors and just the perfect, coveralls or whatever you have. I want to hear the real stories. I want to hear where you work, where you start, where you jump in with 2 feet and don't get hung up on all of the external stuff. One of the ways I do that too is I know that I have to work out of my home. That is a must. I literally want to be able to put my painting smock on over anything I'm wearing, whether it's pajamas, whatever, and go in my studio. I know that if I have to go through a series of transitions, like exiting my home, commuting, getting somewhere else, by the time I get there, the way that I work, I'm going to lose my mojo for that. And so I think at one point I thought, I'll work towards having a studio, but I will never not have it in my home. I mean, never say never, but I just can't imagine never not working in my home. It's the best workspace for me. And that's another topic is finding out, fine-tuning what's best for you down the road, but you won't be able to do that until you try on things. And you need to start trying on things now. So just sit down and start. And forget about the mess. That's the other thing is that I'm constantly making a mess. I'm a super messy creative creator. That's part of what I believe in too, is that I don't want anything to be perfect, but be okay making a mess. you know, when I did work at my dining room table, I covered the table with craft paper. And I just set up shop. And I know not everyone can afford to have their dining room table covered with craft paper, but I was fortunate enough to be able to have that and keep it that way and just sit down every day at my dining room table. You know, you can set up a card table in a corner and put craft paper down. Especially after the pandemic, we've become much more creative with our workspaces. So I want to hear about yours. Don't let the workspace stop you. Don't let it define you. Just make the work tell the story. The workspace doesn't matter. I know there's so many romantic ideas about workspace, but really, the workspace isn't part of the story. Your work tells the story, whether it's your business, your book, your poem, whatever it is, your painting, that's what tells the story. Stick with that. And just for a studio shot, here I am in my studio. That's week 4. Thank you, friends. Bye.